Um, Hello, how are you?
Good afternoon. Thank you. I'm fine. And you?
I'm fine, fine. I am. We are learning English, and for the final project, we have to interview for Gainer who speak English. Would you mind if we ask you some questions and record the interview?
No. So please ask your questions.
What is your name?
Name? My name is Olga. Olga.
Where are you from?
I'm from Russia. And I'm from a large part of Russia, which is called Siberia. And I lived in a city, it's a big city in Siberia, and it's called Novosibirsk.
It's called?
Novosibirsk. This is the city where I was born, and I've lived a lot, well, almost all of my life.
Okay. How old are you?
Well, I'm 53. On the 29th of March, so in a few days, I will have my birthday, so I will be 54.
What do you like about Mexico?
This is a nice country. I like the climate here. It is very warm and there is no snow in winter. And there are a lot of vegetation, trees, flowers, various plants, and I enjoy the nature here. And I like people as well, they're very friendly.
What is your favorite
Flower?
flower?
Well, I like all flowers, but I think one of my favorites are roses and lilies. Lilies, white lilies. They are very beautiful. And they grow here.
What do you dislike about Mexico?
Dislike?
Dislike.
What I dislike? Well, I don't know a lot of the country, so I live in the city, in Mexico City, and what I don't like is crime and earthquakes. I'm very afraid of them. And contamination. And all the rest is wonderful. Just those three things. So, but, well, earthquakes are not very strong, meanwhile, so I can tolerate. So, in general, I like it more than dislike.
What do you think of Mexico?
Well, I arrived here to study my doctoral degree, and I'm very thankful to the country that I was able to realize my studies and terminate and get work here. And this is, I think, one of the few countries in the world that afford excellent opportunities for studies, because I had scholarship and I could study, and I didn't work, and all of my time I devoted to my studies, and I enjoyed that greatly. And I like to work here. This institute is one of the best universities in Mexico, and I think in the world. And well, the building is beautiful, and the rooms for studies are excellent, and the students are very kind with me. So I enjoy it. I enjoy staying here and living here. I would like to live here for the rest of my life.
How many states have you visited in Mexico?
Mexico, how many states? Well, I didn't travel a lot. I only went to a couple of conferences here. So I went to Pachuca. I don't know what state is it in. And I rented an apartment first in the state of Mexico, which is very close to this place. And I lived in Tlalnepantla. I think this is a part of the state of Mexico. And also I went to Acapulco once for some days to have rest. And I think it's the state of Guerrero. And I also went to Institute of Optics and Astrophysics in the state of Puebla. And I went to a conference there and I delivered a speech about my research there. So these were the places that I visited so far. But I like to travel more.
Where are you in the city? Repeat.
Why I live here? Why do I live here?
No.
No?
Why are you in the city?
Where do I live?
Why?
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 Because I work here and I like it here.
Another dancing.
No, I don't dance. I like to walk in parks. Yeah, and just I enjoy walking. And here I often go to this sports grounds and have a walk. To have some rest. So I like it here, that's why I live here and work.
I never go to the cinema?
Very seldom.
Yeah.
Very seldom. Well, when I prefer to watch some movies at home.
Oh.
And I watch them in Russian, which is my native language, on the computer.
Yes.
And I bought a lot of CDs with movies in English and in Spanish, so I can watch them at home. But sometimes I went to the cinema with my daughter, but this is not very often, because I get very tired. And I prefer to stay at home and not go outside.
Do you like Mexican food?
Yes, I enjoy it greatly. I do not know how to cook Mexican food, but I go to restaurants which are not very expensive, and I enjoy the food there.
Okay. Do you have family in Mexico?
I live with my daughter. She studies also at this institute, but in another school, which is ESIME. It's called Celex.
Okay. Your daughter anymore?
No, I have two sons, but they are older, and they have their own families, and they live there in Russia.
Okay.
With their wives and children.
Do you miss your country?
Not very much, because I like it here very much, and my daughter is with me. I enjoy the work here and the people and all I have here. I like it very much, and
Okay.
maybe it sounds strange, but I do not miss my country a lot. Sometimes I miss my the rest of my family,
Oh.
my mother and my father. But I communicate with them through Skype, and we write emails, and it seems that they are very close.
Okay. Teacher, thank you.
You're welcome.